Hey guys, HotRod08 here, and welcome to my new support item mini-series. Now, one of the biggest issues I see with players in all ranks, but especially Bronze through Gold, is that everyone builds the exact same items in each game and never changes it up. Depending on your AD carry, your overall team comp, and the enemy's team comp, your item should be changing from game to game, and that is what I'm here to help you with. As the weeks go on, we'll be touching up on starting items, boot choices, enchanter items, tank items, AP caster items, and utility items, with today hitting up on the enchanter items. Finally, all the items will be timestamped in the description and in the comments below, so without further ado, let's get started. Starting the enchanter item list is Redemption, which costs 2100 gold and gives 10% cooldown reduction, 10% heal and shield power, 200 health, 50% base health regen, and 150 base mana regen. Along with this, Redemption gives you an awesome active effect that after 3 seconds of waiting, shoots down a beam of light that both heals your allies and deals 10% max health true damage to enemies all within the radius of the circle. Now, Redemption's best strength is its active ability effect, which can be game-changing when used correctly, as the amount of heal that Redemption can give team-wide is ridiculously strong, especially since the active effect gets a 3 times bonus from heal and shield power than it normally would from all items, so 10% heal and shield power would become 30% instead. If you do use during a team fight, chances are that you're going to hit some enemies with active as well, which deals 10% max health true damage to everyone within, which can be the difference between a person dying or living. Finally, Redemption is unique in the sense that the active can be used while dead, making its utility all the better if you don't use the active immediately. Some of the weaknesses with Redemption include average stats when the active is down, a long cooldown which takes 2 minutes to recharge before using again, and Redemption offers no AP built into the item, making your base stats, including your own heals and shields, weaker in comparison to another support who has built AP items. Overall, Redemption should be bought if you are wanting to focus on winning team fights as opposed to winning skirmishes, as the active is the true strength of the item. Next is Ardent Censer, which costs 2300 gold and gives 60 ability power, 10% cooldown reduction, 10% heal and shield power, 50% base mana regen, and 8% movement speed. Ardent also has the passive ability that when you heal or shield an ally champion, both you and your ally gain 10 to 30% attack speed, as well as 5 to 20 bonus on hit magic damage. Now, Ardent Censer's best strength is the opposite of Redemption, being that it is a good skirmisher item as its main passive has no cooldown and can be used at any time you can heal or shield your allies. It also has 60 ability power built in, which can really help your base stats pack that extra punch or even offer a stronger heal and shield without the AP. Finally, Ardent is really good at continuing a snowball on the team, as when your team is ahead, that extra attack speed and on-hit damage can really make the difference in damage that gets put out and can really hamper the enemy team from coming back. The main weakness of Ardent is its reliability on having a good AD carry and team comp to complement it. For example, if you have an Israel or a Jhin on your team, they won't benefit from the item anywhere near as much as a Kog'Maw, Tristana, or Vayne would. Ardent is also a lot better with a team comp that has another AD champion on the team, such as Jax, Master Yi, or Tryndamere on the team, so that they can benefit from the extra attack speed and damage as well. Without a good AD carry or other AD champion on the team to benefit from Ardent's passive, this item isn't anywhere near as good as it is with them being buffed. Finally, Ardent doesn't provide any defensive stats like all of the other support items do, so if the enemy team has a champion that can burst you down in a second, you might want to consider another alternative item as opposed to Ardent. Overall, Ardent should be bought when you have a lot of AD champions on your team, if you are currently snowballing in the game, when you're skirmishing a lot and need extra damage, or when you don't need any extra defensive stats and you want to go full healing, shielding, and buffing capabilities. Moving down the list is Mikael's Crucible, which costs 2100 gold and gives 10% cooldown reduction, 20% heal and shield power, 40 magic resist, 100 base mana regen, and a passive called Harmony, which gives you 25% base health regen for every 25% base mana regen that you currently own. Mikael's active effect instantly removes all stuns, roots, taunts, fears, charms, silences, and slows on an allied champion, as well as grants them 2 seconds of slow immunity. Cleansing effect also gives that ally 40% movement speed for 2 seconds, which is on a 2-minute cooldown. Now, Mikael's best strength is its ability to remove a CC effect on an ally, which can drastically save their life from getting completely pummeled afterwards. This item is used mainly against teams with heavy CC, but counters it very well versus them and can save your AD carry from having to buy a Quicksilver Sash in some situations. Mikael's also provides high heal and shield power, which no other item in the game gives 20% heal and shield power by itself, making your Enchanter abilities much more potent than they would be originally. Finally, Mikael's gives a good amount of magic resist, which can help your own survivability versus mages within the game. Weaknesses include an active that is hard to use because timing is essential to its success in saving an ally. You need to be able to read the enemy's actions before they do them so that you can instantly use the active on an ally as soon as they are CC'd. You can also use the active ability on an ally too early, rendering its active almost useless and not cleansing anything while still putting it on a 2-minute cooldown. Finally, Mikael's offers no ability power by itself, making your abilities not as strong as they would be with other items that do include AP. Overall, Mikael's should be bought when the enemy team has a lot of CC that can kill your carries, when you need the extra magic resist, and if you're confident you can use its active effect efficiently to save your carries in time. Our final Enchanter item is Athene's Unholy Grail, which costs 2100 gold and gives 30 base ability power, 10% cooldown reduction, 30 magic resist, 100 base mana regen, and it has a passive that gives 5 ability power per every 25 base mana regen that you currently own. Athene's also has an ability that stores charges based on 25% of your pre-mitigation damage, or in other words, the damage that you would do if the enemy had 0 resistances, and then converts the charges to healing the next time you heal or shield an ally, up to 100% of what you have stored. Now, Athene's best strength is its ability to continually heal allies as long as you are doing damage. Think of Athene's as the skirmishing equivalent of Redemption, not able to heal as much in one burst, but can heal a lot over the course of fighting long periods of time. Athene's also provides a lot of potential AP, starting off with its base 30 AP, and since Athene's has 100% base mana regen, it automatically gets an extra 20 AP combined with no other items, making it give 50 AP off the bat. You can even get more AP if you combine Athene's with other Enchanter items, such as Redemption would give you an extra 30 AP, Mikael's an extra 20 AP, and Ardent an extra 10 AP. Finally, Athene's gives a decent amount of magic resist in case there are some mages on the enemy team that you don't want to be fully bursted down by. Weaknesses include that Athene's needs your support champion to be able to do damage in order to gain charges, meaning that champions like Janna won't be able to use it as well as a champion who can do more damage like Lux. Athene's also contains no heal and shield power like the other items do. Finally, if you combine Athene's with Mikael's, Athene's will disable Mikael's Harmony ability, which is the one that gives you extra health regen the more mana regen you possess. Overall, Athene's should be bought when you're playing a champion that puts out a decent amount of damage, and when you don't need any other stats other than raw AP, healing, and magic resist. And that's it for the Enchanter edition of the Support Items series. If you're interested in watching the other videos in the Support Items series when they come out, check this video's description and click the link to the video you'd like to watch. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I feature support-focused League of Legends content on a weekly basis that you might very well enjoy. Please leave a like on this video as it helps me out tremendously, and hit that notification bell next to the subscribe button to keep up with the latest content I release. Also, I have just started up a new Patreon for my channel. If you are a huge fan of the channel, I urge you to take a look at the different perks of being a Patreoner, ranging from supporting the channel for just $1 and having your name put at the end of every video when I get up to 3 patrons, all the way up to having me as a friend on League of Legends and having me review your games and putting them up on my channel. Rather than that, you have yourself a great day today. Thanks much.